Howdy, howdy, everybody. Happy Friday, and more importantly, happy patch day. There's some brand new changes on the beta branch that we get to talk about. What's up, Apolemia, Dimodius, Nanoha, Serenity Spacer, thanks for 21 months. Leo says Gur with the Prime sub in 9 months. Duplant Sneeze with the Prime sub in 4 months. Tate Plays with the Prime sub. Apolemia with a full year. Doomgaze with the Prime sub in 2 years. What vegetable is useful when if you get a flat tire? A Spire, I guess. And Aurelios with 9 months of support. Good stuff. So, we got a new patch. What's up, Zach Bowser? Thanks for 6 months as well. Nice. So, it's time for another beta patch. A main focus of this one is enemy balance, including a rework of Infested Prism, which I think has been awaited for a while. More adjustments to Skulking Colony, because this poor guy can't go one patch without having a identity crisis. And some changes to the new boss, Aeon Glass. That's also expected. We've also got a few more epic art additions and more cool combat animations for some of the characters. Cyber Blitz, thanks for the Prime sub as well. And what's up, Mad Ashes? I used to be a chemistry teacher. Intro-level college chemistry. So, let's see what changed here. If an enemy is vulnerable and a player takes an extra turn via Pale's Eye, enemy vuln no longer decrements before the player's extra turn. This also applies to other powers that decrement at the end of the enemy's turn. So that's kind of nice. Yo, what's happening, Merle? Cool to see some changes in this patch. In particular, we might actually click on scroll boxes. I'm at least going to try it, right? Instead of completely ignoring it. We're going to try scroll boxes. And Silken Tress now has the downside that scroll boxes used to have. It sounds like Silken Tress was too good if they did that. I definitely had some good times with it. So scroll box now just says, choose one of 2 packs of cards. I said that that this needed this from the beginning, so that's cool. Cannot be super detailed on a Necro. I was just lamenting the state of Necro, actually. So having a good skill punishing enemy might be a good thing for the game. So yeah, Silken Tress now loses all your gold, but you still get Glam in the first card reward. Is that going to be worth it? Only time will tell. Yeah, choose one of 2 packs of curses. It still seems like it might be bad, but we'll see. It's funny, I learned the other day that apparently prior to launch, the Scroll Boxes relic was curated. Like, it was intentionally curated packs of cards that go with each other. But it sounded like the devs found that gave you too much direction at the start of the run. And so the only one that left was the Claw pack, 3 claws. But apparently there used to be more such fixed packs for the Scroll Box start. Kind of interesting to see that changed last minute. You respected the Dorito. Okay, simply respect Dorito. Got it. Yeah, there is a triple claw pack. That's a thing. Okay, card changes. Drum of Battle now respects replay. Yeah, whatever. It's not really a buff. Buffed Howl from Beyond. The trigger now activates at the end of turn, so if you exhaust it, it immediately activates. That's quite nice. That's a very nice change. Does that make me like the card? Not a ton. But a bit better. Entrench, I like I like that that's listed under Ironclad, even though it's not actually an Ironclad card. But yes, they buffed Entrench because it can now benefit from Nimble. Okay, great. Looks like we also got a damage buff on all 3 of the 2-cost attacks that make a card free that is Unrelenting, Pounce, and Synthesis. Let's just look at those real quick. So this got a damage buff, 14 and 20. And same with Pounce. Pounce I'm way more inclined to take now. At 14 upgrades to 20. Synthesis, maybe not. This one I'm still not thrilled about. But I do like Pounce quite a bit and Unrelenting quite a bit at the buff damage value. This seems like a pretty good card for Clad. Didn't those already have +6 on the upgrade? I feel like they did. Yeah, they already did. Pounce Snakebite, exactly. Exactly. Alright, so on Silent, we reworked Follow Through again. It's fine. It's now an uncommon again, and it's a scare. And Predator became a common? Wait a second. What? Holy, wait, that's huge news. Predator is a common card now. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, I love that change. And what's our new card? Oh, I probably can't see it. Hold on. We can change this. Unlock all. Okay, great. Now look at it. Scare. Yeah, we did bring it back. Apply weak to all enemies and exhaust. This looks very familiar. This is a suspiciously familiar card. Oh, the upgrade removes the exhaust, though. Interesting. So it's like... Bad Intimidate? Kind of an odd card, actually. Not sure how I feel about that one. Yeah, on the character with Paper Crane and tracking, it's definitely got some utility. It's also on the card draw character, or a card draw character. Feels more like a common to you? I'm trying to think of another card that's similar. In the uncommon tier. There's not a lot. Yeah, it does kind of feel like a common card, right? On Regent, Furnace got a slight buff. Minion Sacrifice got a nerf, which is that's just a nerf to guards, because that's the only card that makes this. So guards got slightly nerfed. That's fine. Changed the Sealed Throne upgrade. Oh, wait, they no longer made it innate? Wait, that was the whole point. Oh, no. Oh, no, the King of Space. I'm sorry. Oh, no. But yeah, and I heard there was an Astral Pulse change. Yes, this is now 6 to all enemies twice. Upgrades to 8 twice. So that is a nerf at base, but then you get double scaling on strength and vigor and stuff, so it's kind of a buff. It's a buff nerf. Interesting change. Yeah, it got buff nerfed. It's a burf. Definitely less good as a floor 1 card. Maybe that's part of the intent. Is make it less of a good floor 1 card. Better against the cockroaches. Better against Vantum. It's now a Vantum card. Good. I'm okay with that. It seems nice. I'm a little bit sad about Sealed Throne. Let's see. On Necrobinder, we got a buff to Death March, a nerf to the duration of Debilitate. That's long deserved. Totally deserved nerf to Debilitate. Changed Fusion. Oh. Oh, wait, that's huge. Oh, that's a cool change. So now it says exhaust, and it's 1 cost. And if you upgrade it, it doesn't exhaust. So upgraded fusion is the same as before. Unupgraded fusion is better than it was. That's a great card now. I'm going to be clicking on this a lot. Yeah, that's a huge change for defects. Love it. Yeah, I love that change. Cool. Biggest changes are kind of stealth. A little bit, yeah. They're sneaky. Nerfed Shatter very significantly. -4 damage on Shatter because of the double evoke. Completely deserved. Extremely reasonable change. Fasten also gets a well-deserved nerf. Only -1. Still a very good card. Buffed Mummified Hand Relic. Now randomly chooses cards in a way that's more favorable to the player. What? Okay, priority 1 is cards currently cost 1 or more and that have a base cost of 1 or more before any current cost modifications. So you're telling me that that means that Snecko Mummy Hand gets better because like it won't target Go for the Eyes or anything like that. Anything that's normally 0 cost with Snecko. Borrowed Time has an interaction too. That would make sense as well. Priority 2 is cards that currently cost 1 or more, but regardless of their base cost. Priority 3 is cards with a base cost of 1 or more that have been temporarily modified to cost 0. And if no priorities match, then a completely random card is chosen. Interesting. But I guess just trying to reduce situations where Mummy Hand tries to make a card 0 cost even though it can't, or makes a card 0 cost even though it's already 0 cost. So enemy changes. We got a rework to in the Infested Prism. My understanding is this enemy now gets stronger when you play skills, which is like Act 2 Gremlin Knob kind of, sort of. So that sounds kind of spooky. Change the Aeon Glass with an adjusted moveset and reworked power. Change the Haunted Ship. Removed the ramming speed move. Now just alternates between swipe and stomp. Interesting. Change to Punch Construct. Now it goes Fast Punch into Strong Punch instead of Strong Punch into Fast Punch. And now applies Frail instead of Weak. Interesting. Change Skulking Colony back up to 80 health, back up to 20 damage threshold. Zooms on turn 1 and turn 2. No longer gains any block. Okay, so now you can kill it in 4 turns. Which I think means you can avoid the ×2 attack if you perfectly damage it on every turn. Colony kind of a loser now? Yeah, we'll have to see. Art. Added new Ironclad heavy attack animation, new Necrobinder cast animation, and new Regent Sovereign Blade animation. I gotta see these. New art for some epics. New Phobia art mode. We've got Phobia mode Skulking Colony. I've got to see what that looks like. Improved Burdanis' user experience. Okay. Added sound effects to Skulking Colony. Added sound effects for when a card travels to a pile. Game will sound different. Fixed Exterminates card wording to be more consistent with Conflagration. Well done, well done. was bothering me. Fixed an issue where after winning an elite combat and receiving a potion, your odds of receiving another potion reward in the next combat could sometimes go up instead of down. Oh, I'm glad that got fixed. Interesting. Funerary Mask now shuffle souls into the draw pile before your hand is drawn. Okay, I'm glad they fixed that too. I spotted that inconsistency on a run a while back. You can no longer play cards before Tools of the Trade triggers? What? That's funny. Fix Living Fog missing its smoke. Okay, they give it its butt back. That's good. Fixed a Thieving Hopper soft lock if you had no cards to steal. Defect Scrape? Oh yeah, Scrape no longer discards cost that costs 0 energy but have a star cost. That's funny. Skulking Colony's per turn damage cap now properly resets at the start of both the player's and the enemy's turns, fixing an issue where poison damage counted towards the damage cap on the player's next turn. I hadn't noticed that, actually. Cool. So it sounds like most of the big changes are to enemies on this one. So I guess we're going to dive into some runs and see if we can find those new enemies. Some say the double punch bot event is now really hard because of the frail. I could definitely see that. I'll try that. I'll try the fight at least one time. And if we get absolutely clobbered, then I might become scared of it. We'll see. When will they make Act 4? Probably towards the very end of Early Access. We're expecting to get alternate Act 2, alternate Act 3, and a new character before Act 4 comes around. So it's going to be a while. It'll be late access, that's right. Will there be an Ascension 20? Hard to say. I think they're planning on keeping 10 Ascensions, but that could definitely change. That could definitely change. And looky, a dad joke for the crowd. In honor of our revamped Elite from Act 2, did you hear about the photon that broke the speed of light? It was sent to Prism. No refunds. All right, we're going to dive on over to Profile 1 here, and we're going to do a random character Ascension 10 run, with the intent being, find a new enemy. Well, find an enemy that's changed, and then defeat that enemy, apparently as the Necrobinder. But what if the Necrobinder had card rewards from the other characters? What then? To reset for scroll boxes. I don't have to do that. I might take the money. Cylon Detector with 30 months of support. And yeah, this character does not seem like they're that good against the revamped Dorito. Could be rather scary. I'm taking greed here. Give me big money. And then we'll, like, fight elites or something. I don't know. Curse the Nibbit. quite, huh? And if I unleash defend, I take damage, so I'm going to go defend. Cool. How negative of an impact have I found Eternal Curses to be? Not that bad. Depending on the character you are, there are a number of ways to deal with them. And often you can just remove other starting cards instead. So I like to think of it as sort of transforming one of your starter cards into a curse. Kind of. Take that, Putrefy. Punch Dagger Thrumming Hatchet. Wait a second. Oh, we haven't had this combo yet. That's kind of awesome, right? There's also the Book Repair Knife and Negative Pulse, which is definitely a thing we could do. But yeah, I think we do the Thrumming Hatchet Punch Dagger thing, because that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Could also have Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed with Punch Dagger. Sick. That leaves us with 178, which is enough for another card here. We can take a Reap, which I like quite a bit. We can still take Hand of Greed, even. We can take card remove. Card remove plus potion is maybe okay. Negative Pulse and Sleight of Flesh is a thing we could get. That too is true. Am I going to need Negative Pulse, Sleight of Flesh? I'm not sure I will. Yeah, we don't need that many more attacks for ever, really. I do want this Reap, I think. I'm gonna go Reap card remove. Remove a strike here. Strikes suck. Good. Probably take a Grave Warden so we have a decent block. I like having a decent block. Imagine transfiguring the hatchet. Ooh, imagine upgrading the hatchet. Or I can transform a card here. Strikes do suck, though, right? Let's get rid of another strike. Get a Cleanse. Cleanse is great. Cleanse is one of the ways we can deal with our greed by turning it into nothing. Banishing it from this world forevermore. Let's kill this one. We can I guess. Block on this turn pretty easily. What if I draw this? Actually, we do still block, right? Yeah, we're fine. Order? Yeah, whatever. Killing this one now. Hello? Perfect. Add Retain to a card. There are some benefits to that. Could also just not have another card, though, right? What are my thoughts on Invoke? It's pretty good. Invoke is especially good if you can cycle your deck quickly. The more card draw you have, the smaller your deck is, the better Invoke becomes. It's very, in general, Necrobinder really likes ways that give her more energy, so it's definitely a nice thing to do. Alright, we're going to start by upgrading the Hatchet. That just seems reasonable. And then we're going to go here. Fight some enemies. 99 is a lot of gold, actually. Hmm. 99 is a lot of gold. And I'm probably going to another shop this act, actually, right? We're probably going here. So I think I want that money, actually. Because that'll give me enough money to buy a relic here. It's nice to get a card reward and a potion and such. Give me the money. Cash money. Okay. You also get gold if you fight them. You get like 20 gold. You get a regular fight amount of gold, not 99 gold. 99 is a ton. We have no powers to put draw on. We can either add damage to an attack, which can't be throwing hatchet, or we can add block to a block. I'm probably just going to put 2 block on Grave Warden here. That sounds fine. Yeah, 20 is not even a realistic amount of gold. It's like 7 to 15 or something. We get freaking Gremlin Horn, and I think it's time to fight an elite here. Let's do our first elite fight. Excellent fight. Cleanse. Strike. You heard me. Nice. Putrefied. Oh, there's the cast animation. Just noticed it. The glow on the scythe is cool. Your soul is mine. How's it going, Wolframite? I'm having a good time. We have a Momentum Enchanted Thrumming Hatchet, which is a really cool thing. You get a Pantograph. You'd love to see it. That was a perfect fight, I believe. Delay is here. Delay is a very good card. Yes, I'll take Delay. And upgrade it right away. To give 2 energy on the following turn. Bird. Oh, turn 1 bird. This looks like a good time to skill potion. What do you got? Undeath. Sure. What does the bird tooltip say? At the end of Birdonis's turn. That's not a proper pluralization. That's not a proper apostrophe S, right? That should just be Birdonis S apostrophe, right? Or am I wrong? Both are correct. Oh, English, why are you like this? Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, that's what I was thinking. S apostrophe is just for plurals. Okay, I'm just getting mixed up. Yes, that's reasonable. I think I'm going to take 2 damage here to remove Greed from the draw pile. instead of playing defend. And then we can go delay Thrumming Hatchet. And then we can go Thrumming Hatchet, Reap. Holy damage. Okay, we're kicking ass. We're kicking ass. We have Dirge. Do I take a Dirge? I think I do. I think I do take a Dirge. We go Dirge Slop. What about Mauler Slop? Yeah, look at just the relics we have in Act 1 is very nice, right? Yeah. Meh. I don't care if I take damage here. Bonk. Duplication Potion. Capture Spirit is an option. Do I even need Capture Spirit in this deck? How are you supposed to do a soul build if Dorito Man exists, right? Like, doesn't this card just lose to Dorito Man? I guess you could just not play it in that fight. But it seems like you can't really go full souls. It's got buffs. I don't care, though. It's not a Thrumming Hatchet plus with a Momentum enchantment, so I don't care. Oh, the Clamp. Okay, we can buy a really good relic here. Clamp. Or Bread. Bread is definitely a thing. Especially with Happy Flower, so we can get 2 energy turn 1s. So if you're confused about the Dorito Man comment, this latest beta patch changed the Infested Prism in Act 2, and it's now a punish for using skills in that fight. We haven't actually ran into it yet. Clamp is good. Let's go Clamp. And I'm going to upgrade Dirge? Maybe Putrefy. Dirge. Who out there clamping? Okay, please delete Greed forever. I guess I don't want to Putrefy yet. Okay, overblocking here is fine. Could Dirge for 1. I don't think I want to. Looks like this might be the time for Bottled Potential, though. So let's play 3 attacks, get through these slippery stacks. Actually, no, I'll just play all my cards. Keep drawing Dirge and Delay on the same turn. I'm not happy about that. Cleanse a Wound. Remove 2 more slippery stacks. Is it Putrefy time? I think it might be. Although I'm still gonna have Slippery, huh? Maybe not. This turn's gonna hurt. But we have finally broken through. And Thrumming Hatchet will do big damage now. Okay, there's the Putrefy. Big damage. Boom. GG. Okay, not too bad. The Scythe is here for another source of huge damage. Eradicate is a nice retaining X-Cost card. Devour Life, not so much. We have a couple ways to make souls, but not really enough to want them. Yeah, I like Eradicate Delay. What's the enchantment on the hatchet? It comes from the Punch Dagger. Momentum 5 means it does 5 more damage each time you play it. Which works really well with the unique Thrumming Hatchet effect of returning to your hand. We bought them both in the same shop using our starting money from Greed, which turned out to be pretty dang good. Pale is here. What's up, Pale? You may sacrifice card rewards to Pale. Or we can get energy starting on turn 3. We could have had Bread plus Pale's Flesh for the ultimate energy acceleration. We have 1 energy on turn 1, 4 energy on turn 2, and then 5 energy on turn 3. That would have been kind of funny. Is Thrumming Hatchet just better bolas? Yeah, pretty much. Double block gain from a card is also very nice with Clamp. Yeah, Pale's Legion is just good here. Yeah, Pale's Legion's actually really good. I'm tempted by the Wing, but I think the Legion might be better. So let's go Legion. Let's get a pet. A block pet. And what? Where's the map? Hello? Where's my map? Spire? Spire, you forgot to generate the map again. I guess we're going to start, like, here. Nice. Hit you twice, huh? Okay, let's cleanse this strike. Putrefy you and get rid of you. Yeah, Necrobinder has new animations. They also gave Clad a new animation, and somebody else got one too. 26 block. That's a lot of block. But yeah, Regent got a new Sovereign Blade animation. I'm really curious about that one. The Dupont. Oh my god, Lethality Plus. Great. Now we're axe maxing. So we go Lethality, Putrefy, Thrumming Hatchet does 36 damage. Then on this turn, Thrumming Hatchet does 49 damage. Meanwhile, Reap only does 40. Defy is here. Yeah, let's take a Defy. Move 2 cards, add Normality. Yes. Yes. Goodbye, Strikes. Could also do something like Perfect Fit Eradicate or Perfect Fit on Delay. Those are both fine. Huge block. Toot. A way to turn here for Happy Flower. Yeah, just one turn. Could take another cleanse, but I don't feel like I need it. I'd like to fight 2 elites to sacked, right? If I get at least 9 gold here, I can remove Normality. It's probably worth it. Can Grave Blast Hatchet? I guess. I think I'd rather just not have the card, though. Is it still the same situation that if you see a relic in a shot, you cannot run into that same relic anymore? No, actually. You can re-see relics in Spire 2. I'm not 100% sure how it all works, but yeah, you can see the same relic more than once. In some rare cases, it seems like you can get multiple copies of the same relic. I think that's a bug, but I've heard reports of that happening. Bonk. Yeah, this hatchet's way too good. Do you even need any other cards? That's a question. I don't think so. Oh, we're 2 gold short, though, sadly. Boo. Oh, Kafuda would have been good, too. Puzzle would have been good. Oh, well. Do I want Production? Production's a pretty good card. I have 2 X-Cost cards, so I'm going to go with yes. I want Production. It's been my favorite interaction between cards that I've found so far. Ooh, that's a good question. There's a lot of fun little interactions that you can get, for sure. Actually, what something we did recently, actually, was we had a defect Snekoi deck with multiple copies of Feral, which returns the first 0-cost card that you get back into your hand. First 0-cost attack, specifically, back into your hand after playing it. And then we had Refract in the deck, which randomly costed 0 because of Snekoi. So I just got Refract back to my hand multiple times for free, which was ridiculous. That's pretty fun. The Lost Wisp. We actually only have 1 power at the moment. I'd rather take the money so I can remove this normality at this shop. Since we whiffed it on the first shop there. Upgrade Unleash and Reap. Those are nice upgrades. And we're going to fight an elite here. Which is going to be Decimillipede, the classic. Classic Decimillipede. I think I'm going to use my bottled potential here. Might draw back into normality. I probably want to play Reap here. Cool. Okay, we got the hatchet. That's huge. Our double block is active again, so we can delay for 26 block. AOU. Cleanse normality. Okay, no longer have to be afraid of normality. That's good. $50 damage. Or 57 on Reap. Do this. Cool. Okay, that was actually quite easy. Get a frozen egg, which upgrades our friendship. I would love friendship. Let's be friends. How about parse? Be friends. Okay, let's get rid of normality forever. Mini cannon would be nice to make even more damage off the thingy. You can also take a Deathbringer for some area doom and weaken. That's kind of nice. Mostly for the weaken. Not sure that I care, though. Let's just upgrade a card and fight another elite here. Yes, Case Denji. If you look at the card reward and then go back and look at it again, you know, before and after you get the egg, you will see the card get upgraded, which is kind of cool. Let's upgrade our... Let's go Putrefy, actually. I want that extra turn of Weaken Vuln. Especially for our boss fight. Ah, we missed it. No prism fight for us. We are not allowed to find out what that thing does. Instead, we have to fight bees. Bees. Maybe it was the Dorito who dodged us. True. Yeah, true. You ever think about that, evil Dorito? Bet you haven't. Watch us dodge Aeon Glass, too. Okay, Devour Life is back with a plus on it. When you play a soul, summon 2. 2 is more than 1. 2 is more than 1. Take a strength pot for the boss, I guess. With Frozen Egg, I guess we're taking a random power over a random zero-cost card. I don't think the Necrobinder zero-cost cards are even that good. Give me a random upgraded power. Another copy of Friendship. I mean, sure. I'm not going to complain about that. In fact, I think that's pretty good. Here, I'll take my 2 strength. Lore. Hatchet first, then Friendship, and then Dirge. No Frantic Escape. Yeah, no Frantic Escape. Rid of this card. Do a Calm Escape instead. We have to play that one. That's fine. That's a lot of damage. Deck feels like it's Act 3, right? It's crazy good. GG. Gotta say, I don't think we would have had trouble with the Dorito. Domain Plus. Start of your turn, gain energy, and draw a card is very good. Transfigure could also do some pretty cool stuff. What event gave the hatchet +5 per use? That's a shop relic called the Punch Dagger, which gives an attack momentum 5. Yeah, Transfigure is actually quite tempting, but Domain is really good. Domain is just really good. So I'm taking the Domain. Pandora's Box. Blackstar or Philostone? What's up, Darv? Pandora's Box transforms our 4 defends, which is questionable. Is Transfigure free on X-Cost cards? Yes. Yes, it is. We did dodge Aeon Glass. Okay, we totally did. So we dodged all the new enemies. RIP. This happened when Doormaker got changed as well. How many elites can I fight? I kind of want to go Blackstar here. I can fight 3 elites. Okay, we're probably going to do that. 1, 2, 3 kind of deal. I don't really need energy per turn. I don't need these transforms. Let's go Blackstar. We don't get a shop, but I don't care. I have to spend 5 energy here so we can go defend Eradicate. Doom. I don't need Doom. Give me events. Intro 391. You are the decider. Get 2 card rewards or transform 2 cards. You can transform Reap and a Defend. Seems fine. Yeah, why even is there a reject button? I'm not sure. Innocent. Ooh, Shared Fate is here. We don't really want Flatten, but Shared Fate is nice. And there's a dummy. I'll fight for upgrades. I don't think we can do 300 health, but 150 seems doable. Yeah, or we could just do no damage. No damage is fine too, I guess. Yeah, rip. 0! Choose a lower setting next time. Yeah, do you have a 0 health setting? That'd be great. I need that. You are weak. You are weak. Give me a relic. Bronze scales from Sir Wygor. Sure, sure. Ow. Oh dear. He's gonna get me good, huh? Spooky. Ouch. It's going downhill fast, right? It was going so well. Doubt. Thankfully, I'm not getting wrecked by this thing. Nothing even to cleanse. Sad. Bonk. Okay, we lived. We get a Defy Plus, which I will be clicking on. And I'm going to that rest site. Ow. That was indeed costly. But it was also rewarding, right? 2 relics. Well, now 3 relics. Uh-oh. Oh, no. big. Really big. Should have flattened first, actually. Yeah, I definitely should have. It's all good, though. Healing. Right, lead number 2. The 3 seashells. I actually do okay in this fight. That's a good question. Answer might surprise you. Boy. We can actually get kind of hosed here. I think I have to kill Flail Knight first. Looks like I don't get to play this friendship. Block. Next turn he's blocking. Just hatch it here. Right, we delay, defy. I'm living this. It's fine. Ugh. Annoying. Skip domain, go defend, putrefy, unleash friendship. Need this thing weak and vuln this turn. Is this 30 damage attack coming in? I need it to die, which probably means dupe potting the thrumming hatchet here. Although I can block pretty well, right? Block pretty well. This is the bomb attack, yeah. You can just go to the next shop, right? Alright, I'll buy new potions. Cool. Pendant. And Kusarigama. Cute. Is there a Slay the Relics equivalent for Spire 2 now? There sure is. Yeah, there sure is. Dirge. Huge. Okay, we're going to skip the elite here. We're going to go here instead. Since I am badly hurt, we get another copy of Domain if we want one. I can pay 200 gold to remove our curse. Definitely want to buy a block potion. Pikachu with a 34 folk raid. I'm just going to take another copy of Domain. Screw it. Maybe Dredge, but probably just add another potion, actually. Yeah, Domain potion. What point did the deck stop working so well? I mean, we added a few powers, right? We added Devour Life, Friendship, and Domain. And then the Curse was kind of awkward. So I'd say that's part of where it happened. We'll tie Energy Rich. We sure will. That will be fine. Energy Rich is the best kind of rich to be. Yeah, I do want to die next turn, right? Perfect. Big. Okay, now we have all the powers in play. We get 7 energy per turn, which is very stupid. And Asti just gets gigantic. Get rid of Flatten. Flatten sucks. Yeah, power's really paying off here. Having a lot of power is definitely a good way to win the boss fights at the end. For sure. Bruh. He did. Okay, we can just use our block pot here. Use both our potions now. Oh, even better. That's a nice turn one. Lethality, friendship, friendship. Let's penalize your strength. Might as well. We'll focus directly on Queen, though, for damage. We're just kind of waiting to draw into our domains. I'm going to lose Defy to cleanse the doubt. Okay, thankfully we didn't draw both domains at the same time, and therefore... and have them both be shackled and be unable to play them both. That would have been annoying. I guess I want a Thrumming Hatchet domain. Getting annoying now. Guess I need you to die after all. We have 11 energy now. That's a little bit stupid. That is mighty stupid. Okay, cleanse, flatten. Vulnerable to Queen now, actually. Don't cleanse, or you'll lose. Cleansing would be bad here. Cleanse the soul if I want to. I guess that I probably don't want to. Bon. GG Queen! My hatchet does 88 damage. And the Eradicate wins. Excellent! A very awesome run. I gotta say, the momentum Thrumming Hatchet is pretty much all the damage you need. It's very, very damage. Very damage indeed. GG! I was Hatchet less on that turn. Last turn was Pennib. GG. The only shame was not fighting the new guys. Where's our new enemies? Hello? Yeah, 3 damage test subject, 0 damage queen. So actually the question was like, what went wrong in Act 3? And the answer was, I built a deck that can kill bosses. And we did good at bosses, but I didn't build a deck that can beat non-bosses very cleanly. Thankfully, you just have to win bosses to win. But yeah, it was a boss deck. And a couple tough draws in these fights, especially Mechanite, just taking all that damage on turn 1. Yimayai with the Prime sub in 2 months. Yeah, our power slop deck to kill bosses. Definitely an effective way to win runs. Just stack powers. Next up, we're going to play a different character on Ascension 10. Before that happens, though, chat, I do need a break here. I'm going to refill the legs, stretch the water. I'll be back in a bit for some more Spire. BRB. All right, chat, we're back. I'm going to do another random character run. If we get another Necrobinder, I will restart. We get Silent. Maybe we'll see the new card. That'll be cool. We are in Overgrowth, so we will, again, not see the Coral Man thing. Creature. And that's all right. Do we go Silver Crucible? Nice early power spike can help with maybe tackling an early elite here. Yeah, because I kind of want to get on the elite bandwagon here, right? I want to get on this path. This is good. The other option is go... That's kind of a yikes path. You only get one elite. Far left gets one rest site and two elites. Essentially, if you want anything more than one elite, you have to get on this path. So let's get on this path. And do it by taking Silver Crucible here. Could take 4 combats. I think I want 3 in an event. Maybe I do want just 4 combats, though. But events are cool and stuff. I don't know. Let's take 1 event. Yeah, Silver Crucible feels good because you don't know what you're missing. That's true. Yeah, if you knew that you weren't getting a pocket watch, you'd feel a lot worse. Okay, hopefully triple defend next turn. Good. Yeah, ideal draw order for this fight. Very nice to do this without taking a scratch. Well, well, well. It sure is hard not to want to take a Leg Sweep Plus. Although I am somewhat tempted by Cloak and Dagger Plus as well. Siege Rabbit, thanks for 38 months. No love for Slice? Yeah, no love for Slice. Very good against Dorito. Yeah, Weaken seems really good against the Dorito. It's really nice to have such a dense block card. Good against Vantum. In fact, I would say in general, 3 is like the perfect number of Weaken to apply in this game because of how many enemy patterns cycle based on 3s. Almost every enemy does a 3-turn cycle. And so 3 weak guarantees that you will weaken the next biggest attack, whatever that is. What's up, VM service? Welcome, welcome. Okay, finally I have a good use for Sown, unless I just want to upgrade Neutralize, which I don't think so. I think I want to sow my Leg Sweep. Then we have a really good card to duplicate, if we ever get an option to do that. Let's do it. Could have also put Sow on Neutralize. That's a good point, actually. Maybe that would have been better. Maybe. You can't clone an enchanted card, because clone itself is an enchantment, but you can duplicate it with a duplicate event, the duplicate your deck event, or the Dolly's Mirror. So you can definitely get another copy of this card. Possibly many additional copies. Actually, we could get Bing Bong, then we could get Dolly's Mirror, which would give us 3 copies. Then we could get double your deck, which would give us 9 copies. So we could get 9 copies of this card. And then the Grasshopper steals it, that's right. Okay, Nibbit gets us pretty good here because that leg sweep draw order. That's alright. That's just how it is sometimes. We get an attack potion, and we should probably take a damage card. I like the dagger spray over the backstab because it's kind of important that we have a reusable damage card. It's also a better card into Vantum and into multi-enemy fights in general. This is a good card, though. But yeah, I'm going to take dagger spray here. Another awkward draw. That's all right. Okay, we have 2 potions. And 2 good block options or Precise Cutter here. We really need damage for this act, so I feel like I have to take this Precise Cut. This is just better than Slice, though, right? Like, this is better Slice. So I'm pretty happy with that. Compared to Slice. In Underdogs, I'd be taking one of the block cards, but we need damage here. If I want to fight this elite, we need damage. Fasten, in its nerfed form, is here. It's still a good card. Could have had Phantom Blades to go with Cloak and Dagger Plus. If I want damage, Bouncing Flask is here. I do like Bouncing Flask a lot. I am a Flask enjoyer. Yeah, I'll take Flask. And I cannot, sadly, buy Fasten. That's all right. Nice cheap Deflect. Not going to buy it, though. Ooh. I was going to attack pot. I probably should have done it first there, huh? Still can, but there's no need to attack potion yet. Let's not. Yeah, this is 1 more damage than Slice would have been. Next time we draw it, probably even more than that. Oof. Oof. Ouch. I'll attack potion next turn, try to get dash. Finisher would also be pretty good here. Yeah, we get Finisher. That's 18 damage, which is more than Pinpoint. Dupe Pot Finisher would be 18 plus 24, right? Which is 42. That would kill. But then I don't have a dupe pot for the statue. Would I rather just take 15? I think I would. Although, actually, can I do 23 in 1 turn? Probably not. We get a freaking Vexing Puzzle Box. We get a free-to-play card on turn 1 of every combat. And we're offered Expose versus Abrasive. I really like Abrasive in general. Expose is better short-term. Because of the statue. Yeah, I kind of need to take the card that helps me with statue, which is Expose here. And I might even upgrade it, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm hoping that 32 health and the duplication potion and the puzzle box will be enough in the event of statue here. It is statue time. We do get exposed turn 1. Okay. This is important. Okay, there's our flask. Looks like dupe pot on precise cut is probably going to be the way to go. Or maybe on leg sweep. Okay, cut does 27. We're only taking 4, so I actually think I keep the potion here. Oh yeah, let me update the challenge command. We are in fact not doing a challenge currently. Okay, we beat the statue, and in no small part thanks to that expose. I think if we hadn't taken expose, we at minimum had to use the dupe pot. Probably take more damage. Now we get another rare relic, the prayer wheel, giving us more card rewards from regular enemies. And I will take a backflip. I love backflip. Poof. Okay, I could go for 2 more elites. That seems a little ambitious, but we might be able to get away with it. It's not like I need upgrades that badly. Let's go for it. Yeah, I'm into it. And I guess just dagger spray? I guess so. Okay, take 5. Hopefully kill here, yeah. With the poison. Oop, too much, actually. Oh, well. Should have mapped that more intensely. I'd rather have killed it with the poison than we would have an extra turn here. Screwing that up might cost me a lot. Let's see. Is 15. I can make it more with a Vuln pot. Okay, there's the dagger spray. Not too bad. Still think I could have done that better, but here we are. That's fine. I guess I just want to, yeah, I'll just draw those next turn. I'll be safe. Okay. Yeah, Bag of Marbles, applying Vuln to enemies on turn 1. And Cloak and Dagger versus Blur. I like Blur here. Yeah, let's take a Blur, especially with a Speed Potion. Spooky. And yet... seems pretty fine, actually. So we're going to burst the Blur. Going to leg sweep you. Burst Blur. And go Strike, Precise Cut. Nice. Yeah, really clean fight. It might seem scary because we're at low health here, but our deck is really strong now, so we're going to clear most fights pretty easily. And we're getting 2 cards per fight as well. I think no to all of this. Ooh, that's a little tough. We did not want to get another combat here. I'm going to go for the Flycanid first. I guess I just want to go defend, Precise Cut here. Carry over some block. A little tempting to take 2. I don't want to take 2, though. Yeah. 18 incoming. We block 13, so now I'm taking 2. Doesn't really feel worth using a potion to save 2, so we'll just go with it. That would have been a good turn to draw a leg sweep. So would this. Actually, no, we're fine. So you're taking 3. And I can do 18. 18 plus 3 is a little bit short, but if I neutralize, I can get there. That means we can expose the front guy. Let's do that. Can maybe take a pinpoint here. Erosive Wave, huh? Ooh, tempting. It's not good now, though. And we do only want cards that are good now, for now. I think Prepared is good now, though. Prepared can help me empty cards for Precise Cut as well as... setting up future Sly stuff. Why does my shirt say chocolate? Why doesn't your shirt say chocolate? Have you considered that? Okay, probably just going to take 1 here. This is another pretty good fight. Yeah, I think we just take 1 here. I could Speed Potion, retain some block, but I don't think I need to. And again, I'd rather have that potion for the elite fight. Ooh, okay. You have to die next turn, sir. Precise Cut will get the job done. So will Dagger Spray. Looks like it take 1 moment. That's fine. Actually, I might have been able to kill him with Bouncing Flask. Yeah, I could have. Okay, I misplayed that then. -1. Second prepared might be welcome. Fléchettes is a favorite of mine. It's also a good way to get through Vantum here. Yeah, so we'll take a Fléchettes and a prepared. We get an Adrenaline, courtesy of the thing. Also, my Fléchettes hits 6 freaking times. Given that we are fighting the statue again, I think I just go for the safe play here. Which is to dupe pot this Fléchettes. Draw 2 cards could increase the number of skills in our hand. It's likely to at least break even. And it will increase the slow, so let's Adrenaline first here. And then I guess let's backflip too. Okay, sweet. So now it's like even better. Guess we can prepare it as well, potentially. That's more likely to whiff, though. Get him. That might have been overkill. I don't care, though. We got him. Yeah, that was a little bit overkill. But it was satisfying. And I'm going to rest into Vantum. I feel pretty good here. Yeah, I feel pretty good here. Oh, there it is. Scare. Apply 1 week to all enemies. We gotta scare the Vantum. Looks like a pretty good turn 1 here. Yell at him. Insult him. Cut him. Block and Bouncing Flask. No Dagger Spray. That's fine. Scare a new card. Yes. It sure is. It's the replacement for the old card that we lost. Again. Speed pot for 5? Now, with Blur, we can do better than that. More likely to speed push it next turn. Of course, then I don't even end up needing the speed potion. That's fine. Could retain more block, but we're not getting attack next turn, so it doesn't matter. I'm a little bit worried about our damage output, actually. Next turn looks really bad. I need to seek for Blur. Yeah, I have to seek for Blur here. Possibly use both potions. Yeah, this draw order... Next turn is the big hit, and we have no block coming up. Fléchettes is also going to whiff. But we can solve that by getting our Blur. Yeah, let's do this. And then we actually block the full thing. Oh, nice. Full damage on Precise Cut helps. Okay. We really ought to kill him soon now. There's enough wounds in the draw pile. I'm just going to play Flechettes before backflip. Yeah, would have bricked. Ideally, we can kill in 3 turns here. That'd be nice. Okay, looks like we're fine. Right? We're guaranteed fine as long as I play both cards. If I just Bouncing Flask, we're actually 1 damage shy of killing him next turn. And it is possible for me to draw no damage. So we should play both attack cards, take the hit here, and then he's guaranteed dead. Because we'll lose if we brick the draw. We can't allow that chance. If only we had 1 more poison. We get to see the draw, too, so we know if we would have died. We would have been fine. Tracking. Tracking in my leg sweep deck. Seems pretty good. Yeah, tracking is obscene here. Essentially doubling all of our physical damage, which is essentially all of our damage at the moment. It's going to make Precise Cut hit really hard. Give me that. And it's Ouroboros time. Thoughts on the current state of the game? Just keeps getting better, I feel like. I like most of the changes I'm seeing. I think there's still a long way to go. I don't feel like all the characters are equally polished. There's definitely some enemies that are still a little bit out there. I feel like Act 3 could just use more content in general, but all in all, given that we're only about a couple months into early access here, I think the game is really shaping up well. Do I think the Dorito is a little overtuned? I have no idea, because we haven't fought him yet. I actually don't know the numbers on this guy. Let's see here. I like the Pearl to help get our tracking in play. I also don't hate the Touch of Ouroboros here, giving us draw on the first 3 turns. But I think I want that Radiant Pearl. Makes it easier to play the initial Bouncing Flask or tracking. And so I can get just more done. Let's do it. Let's take Radiant Pearl. It's also 1 more card in hand for my Flechettes, I just realized. That's kind of nice, too. That's a secret little buff. What is this act layout, though? Is this not the most amazing path ever, though? Look at all these rest sites and elites. Elite, rest site, elite, rest site, elite. If I fight 3 elites, we'll guaranteed fight the new Dorito. So that seems like a must-do, yeah? Any thoughts on... Even without fighting him, any thoughts on the Dorito guy? I think he seems really tough for Necrobinder. That is my first impression. Necrobinder stalks in shambles. Yeah, prayer wheel crying. True. True. Flechettes does 60 damage, by the way. Seems good. I should have kept... No, we're good. Seems really scary if you're using skills for damage. Like Poisoned X, too. Yikes. That's good. And I like the backstab, too. I'll take a backstab and a backflip. Back deck. I'm currently not thinking about the Dorito with my card picks, by the way. I'm just kind of like hoping that this is going to work. So we'll see what happens. We could make use of Flagon. Sometimes. I don't know. We have enough draw. I don't think I'll often have no cards in hand. Definitely happy about Boat Thingy. Normally, I would just insta-click Escape Plan. Oh yeah, now there's a punish for Escape Plan. See, that's good. I like that we now have a punish for Escape Plan in the game. That's a good thing. A reason not to click on this card every time you see it. Probably I do want Footwork. Yeah, Footwork seems like a no-brainer. Let's go Boat Thingy, let's go Footwork. I wish I could remove a strike. I guess I am going to buy Escape Plan. I'm just going to pretend he doesn't exist for now. I guess that makes me want Ultimate Defend. Then I have a more dense block option. Nice. We got him. It also makes a card like Dash pretty good. Okay, knowing that we will guaranteed face the Prism, let's take a Dash. Because that's an attack card that blocks. Prism is going to reward any form of non-skill block, which is nice. Trade Prayer Wheel for Whetstone, Bag of Marbles for Stonecracker, or Anchor for Centennial Puzzle? We're losing a good relic no matter what. Feels bad giving up Prayer Wheel for Whetstone. I guess I'm not actually getting any benefit out of Prayer Wheel until next act minimum. So let's give up the Prayer Wheel. Upgrade 2 strikes. I'm actually completely fine with that. Okay, it's him. The Infested Prism. All skills are tainted 3. Gives you 3 tainted when played, making you take 3 additional damage from attacks this turn. Okay, I do have a problem with this. Why did we come up with and spend all this developer time on creating a new card debuff and a keyword to replicate a mechanic we already had? Which is just gain strength this turn on, oh, because it just makes me take more damage. Oh, I see. Oh, you're right. Yes, this is for multiplayer. Yeah, each individual player is taking more damage based on the skills they play. Specifically to avoid causing this enemy to spiral out of control when there's more than one player. Actually, I respect that. Okay. That's completely reasonable. And yeah, it does reset every turn, too. Okay, so a 17 damage attack on turn 1, and plus 3 damage per skill you play. That's a little tough. No weaken turn 1. That's sad. Weaken would have been nice here. Weaken definitely would have been nice here. Let's go Flechettes. Backstab. Tracking for sure. I could play Luminous and like Bouncing Flask, but that just makes me take more damage, so I don't think I want to. And I do think I want to use the Regen Potion, because I am a little afraid of this fight. Ultimately, the enemy has health very similar to what Book of Stabbing had in the first game. So this feels kind of Book of Stabbing-y to me. Okay, turn 2 is 13 and gain block. Does make these prepared quite bad. Okay, let's take one here. And that does 6 by 3. That's not too bad. We can just full block that. Okay, and then it has a really ineffective turn, too. Cool. Get it. 30 damage. Okay, really not that bad. Yeah, really not that bad. We score a bag of prep. How's it going, Wolframite? The change mechanic of the Infested Prism is now you take more damage this turn when you play a skill. So if you're skill spamming, you can get hit for massive damage. But yeah, I'd say in general we're quite strong at the moment. So it seems like if you had a really good Act 1, this isn't too bad. Or just in general, if you're set up for Act 2 elite farming, it's still very beatable. Not too bad. Let's upgrade some stuff. Upgrade footwork. Upgrade tracking. Upgrade flechettes. Ooh. Oh, nice. Upgrade block cards. Upgrade everything. Oh, snap. Oh, was I supposed to skip Bag of Prep? Oh no, I didn't realize that was going to make the puzzle box go to the discard pile. That's annoying. Sweet. I don't have tracking down yet, so what is the point? Remove backstab? I don't see how that would help me. I should have at least played the Leg Sweep, though. Now we have to Luminous. That's fine, though. Might as well Blur, then I don't have to block this turn. Nice. Yeah, I think we just bricked the puzzle box forever. I was supposed to skip the Bag of Prep. I'm not used to thinking of having to skip Bag of Prep, so I'll keep an eye out for that in the future, I guess. Boom. Click the bowler hat, then the money. Easy game. Dodge a roll with a plus on it. I'm going to go with yes. I can take the big mushroom in Act 3. Wait, we can fix it. I have to eat a giant mushroom. You're right. We can fix this. Yeah, I don't care about that. It's all good. Yeah, Ranwood, I think we already ran into the Relic Trader could have done it. I guess Ranwood also, you can't give, yeah, we could swap it to Ranwood, actually, you're right. Could swap it to Ranwood for 2 relics. We're lucky as well. That's kind of funny. Can you... Tracking's definitely less effective in this fight, because it's harder to apply Weaken to multiple foes. Not impossible, mind you. Play harder. One time. Whatever, we just kill the front one here. That's where Scare comes in. You're right. You are right. She's going to actually put this fight down properly. Good question. You have to die now. Sweep you. KO these one. Okay, I think this is the setup we need. Because now we have bonus damage on this one. This one has no health. Yeah. Perfect. It's over. We got a potion belt to go with our fairy in a bottle. And Scare is here. Wait, we actually found Scare. Get in here, Scare. Scare is amazing. Scare is exactly what we needed. Sphincter Wolf with the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Splash. Can't do splash and remove. That's sad. Because that's what I want to do. Guess I could buy a potion, too. I am fighting Knowledge Demon. That guy's a jerk. Sucker Punch is also really good here. Actually, that's what I should do, is remove a strike by Sucker Punch and Fear Potion. And then Dumpster the Knowledge Demon. How much do I like Calamity? I think it's a pretty good card. It's very strong. Oh no, my free tactician. We don't Luminous yet. Can I handle Drawdown? Absolutely not, right? Yeah. Tracking, hello? Footwork, hello? Where's the footwork? Okay. Good enough. Now we're doing proper massive damage here. Flechettes does 21 damage 4 times. Massive. Get the Bouncing Flask. Strikes are more damage, right? Strike is more damage. Flask could be 9 damage per turn, but this is 27 right now. This Flask might have been better, actually. We'll take more damage per turn, which is getting pretty spooky, actually, which means we need to win pretty quick here. But we will win pretty quick with triple damage. Although we only have triple damage for one more turn when the Vuln wears out. After that, We are actually in trouble here. This turn definitely hurts. Quite a lot. Then we just kill. Still doing double damage, and I guess that's pretty good. GG! Not bad. We're offered Master Planner to put Sly on our skills. I don't really value that here. Only really works second cycle. Abrasive's not bad. We have a couple ways to discard. Or the hunt for more cards. We're a bit late in the run to want more cards. I'll take an Abrasive. And what's up, Vaku? Jeweled Mask. We already know not to take Jeweled Mask. We've learned our lesson about turn 1 effects. We again don't fight Aeon Glass, so I guess we won't find out what it does yet. We take either Apparitions or Enthralled. Those are the options. I guess I haven't tried Enthralled yet, and this seems like a good time to try it. What do I think of Vaku overall? I love him thematically. Some of his bonuses are hard to use, that's for sure. Power at a price. His bonuses are good if you can negate their downside, but it seems to me like the other Ancients are more frequently offering just pure upside with no downside that you have to consider, so that's kind of nice. So what bad thing happened with Jeweled Mask? So the thing is that my hand is full. And so we're not going to be able to put a power into our hand because my hand is full. We're already having a problem where Vexing Puzzle Box creates a card that's free but then puts it into the discard pile because I don't have any room in my hands. So we're missing out on the Puzzle Box currently. I'll take Enthralled here. Oh yeah, Jeweled Mask might happen before stuff is drawn, in which case we're losing another draw on turn 1, but at least we're not missing the effect. That's not too bad. I would like to look at some events here, because I would like to eat a giant mushroom. Please and thank you. My murder! How dare you. Reflected his bullets back at him. Another copy of Scare. I'll take another copy of Scare. You again. After you so thoroughly humiliated me last time, I need revenge. I need the 1 health setting, yes. Ori Pixels, thanks for the Prime sub and 36 months. Truly believe that we can do at least 1 damage this time. I've got faith as well. I don't have faith that we could do setting 3. So let's go for setting 2. Murder again! Murder most foul. You. Legit with the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Not again. Humiliated again. Choose a lower setting next time. You are weak, says the dummy. Humiliation. Sweet, sweet humiliation. It's tough. If only I'd been able to play my murder. Aw. Why tracking this whole time? I didn't even notice. What happens if you lose on setting 1? Then you are humiliated still. Although maybe... Will it still say choose a lower setting? I don't know, actually. Should find that out sometime. I'll take expertise. This is not a giant mushroom. Why not? Ah. Perfect. Thought that more through. There's you, demon. Cutting my turn short like that. Yeah, you made me frail. Okay, yeah, this fight's scarier now with frail. Okay. Do I want a third scare? I don't think I need a third scare. Let's hit the shop. Probably buy a potion here. Entropic Brew is a hell of a potion. There's also Shockwave, which is very nice because of the added vulnerable. And another backflip. Actually, I kind of want both of those. Let's do that. And we're going to upgrade that Shockwave. How do we feel about elites now in Act 3? A little bit risky at the moment. Not unnecessarily so, though. We should fight at least one. Fight this one. Let's do the elite first, see how much damage we take. Could just keep event farming. We only get one more chance. These three, huh? Oh, not my snake bite. No! Alright, we get tracking early, which means we just win. Dash for 30. I'm going to keep my energy. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Will heck. Definitely should have used it on turn 1 then. Oh well. We get a strike dummy, so our strikes can do even more damage. We get a real snake bite. Imagine having a real snake bite in your deck. Probably want pinpoint. Yeah, let's take a pinpoint. Do want a little bit more actual attack damage. Serve as the decider. Get 2 card rewards or transform 2. I don't mind transforming 2 strikes, right? Yeah, free curse. Oh boy. I sure wanted a curse here. Can you reject with a fairy? I don't think you can. First expose. I like it. Enthralled cannot be transformed because of the eternal keyword. Cannot be transformed. Alas. They call him Mechanite. Perfect. I think I'm going to use my Luminous here. Nice. Okay, great turn to get dodge roll. Hopefully we get leg sweep next turn. We don't. Things could get tricky here. We do. Nice and simple then. Let's go expose, flechettes. Expose. If I burst backflip, I'll draw past enthralled here. And then we just end. Then enthralled is in the discard pile where it belongs. $45 damage Predator, 36 damage Strike. Clean fight. We got a weak potion, pretty good with our tracking. Shadow Step. Next turn, attacks deal double damage, which multiplies with all the other sources of damage that we have. Give me that. And I think I'm just going to go buy potion. Buying a potion would be good here. I can also remove 1 card. Oh, I can buy the Entropic Brew again. Excellent. Okay, I'll buy an Entropic Brew. Sounds good. I could also take the Gigantification Potion, which is also pretty dang good. Yeah, Giga Potion for big number is extremely funny. I'm going to take this, actually. Great. Oh, but the Reptile Trinket. No, you're right. The Reptile Trinket with the potion. The potion spam. Why didn't I think about the Reptile Trinket? How foolish can I be? Okay, I don't care about free accuracy. That's fine. Go Scare into Backflip. Discard Doubt. Nice Blur. We're just going to go straight for Queen in this fight, I think. This is the fight I expect to use the Gigantification Potion in. That's fine. I should probably use my Regen Potion now, though. Nice. I guess I'm going to end up discarding Luminous. I really want a Shadow Step here. I really want a Shadow Step here. We're going to do it. Alright, hopefully next turn is the turn. Have to backflip. Next turn is not the turn. Oh, I'm so sad. Any of those would have worked. Now we just defend. Nothing wrong with that, really. Well, no, next turn's going to suck, too. We're in trouble here. Yeah, at least tracking's in play, but we're in trouble now. Yeah, we're in big trouble now. Can't even play Pinpoint. Ugh. Do the damage there, because we don't do anything to Queen with that hit. Okay, we got Shadow Step back. Enthralled here, unfortunately. That's fine. Okay, we have to hope next turn's got a good attack. Strike plus. I guess I can Expertise first. Go Blur, Expertise. There we go. There we go. That'll do. It's not that big with only 2 skills in hand, but it will do. So this currently does 61 damage. If we drink the Gigantification Potion, now it does... it does quite a lot of damage. And I'm going to Weak Potion because I would like even more damage. More strength here. So now it does 175 twice. Boom. Okay. We should have done that a while ago and saved 20 health, but we are decent into our second boss here. We have a Fairy, and we have Gumption. That's all we need. Okay, I cannot kill it, actually. No, okay. Let's do this. I want to keep it barely alive so I get another turn of draws to get towards my tracking. Nice. Same deal, though. We end up discarding Luminous. Guess I don't have to play Abrasive here. But I want to play Shadow Step, right? Yeah. I want the double damage, actually. Burst defend? No, I need 48 damage here. A little scary. Yeah. I'm almost dead. We have a fairy, though. The wounds are the bigger problem. All the good block cards were clustered at the end here. That's what happened. I'm going to save the enchant on the leg sweep. Oh. I have a malaise in this deck. Did you know that? I didn't know that. It's the puzzle box card. That's funny. I don't really want it here. I just want damage. There's no damage here. Why is there no damage here? It's free to play. 8 times 6 is a big number, though. That's 48, right? Yeah, it's 48. So I will exactly perish. Bummer. It might be a little hosed. Lack of retain definitely doing us in here. I think we lose in this phase. It sure looks like I'm losing. 18 plus 15 is exactly 33, so we're exactly dead, right? Yeah, we're just dead. GG. Order. GG. Down we go. To the test subject there. That was a really rough draw order for phase 2. That was part of the problem. But the reason we got a rough draw order was just having a huge pile of cards with 2 curses in it. Act 3 events strike again with doubt here. That's all right. We were looking for new stuff, and we didn't find it. Could Entropic Brew have saved that? Potentially. What if I'd used the malaise on the 8x6 attack? Blocked less than defended. And the strength down didn't carry over into next phase. Shouldn't have been the decider. Yeah, Enthralled also was part of the problem. Definitely don't feel like the Blood-Soaked Rose is that good. What was the other options? Oh yeah, the Cape or the Mask. Is it another Vaku moment? It might be. Could be a certified Vaku moment. But yeah, we really lost the run to Bag of Prep. True. True enough. Absolutely true enough. All right, next I'm going to play Clad. We're going to go backwards in character rotation. We're going to take another quick break here, Twitch chat, before I jump into this run. Refill the legs, stretch the water. Back in a moment for the Clad. All right, chat, we are back. Think people slander Vaku too much? I think it's mostly the energy options Vaku has that feel really bad. I agree, wishes are really good. Usually. Ooh, greed versus colorless card. Oh, okay, well that answers that. The shops are out of reach, so we're going to take a colorless card. Prowess or Seeker Strike? I guess I'll try Prowess. We are in Underdogs, so as long as I fight 3 elites, we can see the revamped Coral Elite. I could actually fight 4. That seems kind of iffy, though. Let's take Prowess. I'm not a huge fan of this power. It really does need an upgrade to feel any good, but Dexterity is nice. There, I said it. Dex, good. Good stat. It's got an A10 Ironclad win with Fisticuffs clone. Yeah, Fisticuffs is very good on Ironclad, especially. That's the card I was hoping to see when I picked a colorless card, is Fisticuffs. More than anything else. I should have looked at the draw pile, actually. We're never killing here, right? No. Okay, Fire Potion's nice. And I guess a True Grit is nice as well with Prowess. How's it going, Dominant? Welcome, welcome. And how's it going, Bartafast with 32 months? Do I have a particular Searing Blow run from the original that I can show your friend so that he can see what Clad once had? Ooh. Good question. Let's see. Here's one. Here's an old Searing Blow run of mine. So check that out. I'll take that True Grit. It's a pretty old video, actually. And I think I'm taking the Relic here. Give me a Relic. A Red Mask. Applying Weaken on turn 1. That's fine. Yeah, back from when I was just a baby. Just a babby Baylor. Let's skip the Prowess here. Yeah, it's really not that worth it unless I upgrade it. Freaking Battle Trance. Get in the deck. Could argue for Sword Boomerang with strength, but I don't feel like we have enough strength for me to actually want it yet. Okay, let's kill... I see. I don't have any reasonable way to actually spend my 3 energy attacking unless I attack the middle one. I guess that's what I do. Attack the middle one. Take 3. Do I have a most missed card from Spire 1? It's Heavy Blade. It is, in fact, Heavy Blade. Oh, I screwed this fight up. I thought I was going to draw 2 strikes. I did not. We had the same thing happen again. Okay, that worked out at least. I'm going to take Headbutt to go with Battle Trance. I really like this combination. allowing us to draw more cards so that we get the headbutt, so that we can headbutt the battle trance to draw more cards. Works every time. Definitely gonna play 2 strikes here. Maybe should have even struck the eye with teeth one time, but I don't think so. And next turn is where stuff gets tricky. Might have to fire potion. Artifast, thank you so much for the incredibly generous 20, count them 20 gifted subs. Holy moly. That's a lot of subbage. Alright, Fire Pot kills now, or I can triple block, and then what? Then next turn is even worse, yeah? I'm gonna fire potion it. Okay, so Howl from Beyond got buffed. Now it checks at the end of turn, which means if you exhaust it, then you immediately get to play it. I think Stomp is pretty good. I think Perfected Strike is actually not bad. We are going to be skipping this first elite, right? Yeah, I'm going to skip this first elite here. And upgrade Prowess, and then go this way. Raphael Van Luck, thanks for the Prime sub in 16 months. I'm going to take Stomp. Maybe I should try out Howl. It's going to be really hard to use it, though, right? No, it's just hard cast it. Oh, no. Oh, freaking no. Quickling, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. That is a really bad event. I kill you with 12 damage? I sure hope so. Might be correct to triple strike there. Oh, that's fine. A woo. Does it stay in the exhaust pile once it's exhausted? No. No, it sure does not. So I have to play 1 attack this turn? You can go defend, strike. That's fine. Then we have a kill here. Okay, that went decently. I like Anger a lot here because of Battle Trance and Prowess. I like Infernal Blade decently as well. I'm in the mood for Infernal Blade. I don't really care if I win or lose today. Let's have some fun. We're just experiencing the new enemies and such. Wait, I'm in Overgrowth again. I thought we were in Underdogs. I'm blind. Alright, let's drink our regen potion. Bash Infernal Blade makes a conflagration. That's going to be useful here. I just don't want to headbutt any card. Let's just strike. Really like this exact hand. We can go Prowess, Strike, and then Truecrit has a 50-50 to hit the Howl, which it does hit. Bonk. Nice. Perfect. So we go strike. Actually, no. The safest line here, I think we do this without taking any damage. We go Conflagration, which will only barely kill them. That's fine, yeah? No, wait, that's not right. No, we should take 3 here. Okay. Strike, then Conflagration. Then we headbutt the Conflagration, guaranteed kill them all next turn. To avoid any uncomfortableness with the other infection cards. Slapped. Okay, that went quite well. Anger is back. I'll click on Anger this time, especially with Kusari Gama, because we'd like to be able to play 3 attacks in 1 turn. We get a Gremlin Horn. That's a good relic. And potentially a toolbox. Toolbox is pretty sweet. We could also remove our stupid curse. Or even just a strike, actually. I think I'd rather have toolbox, though. Gorget is not bad either. I definitely like block output of any kind. We should think about Feel No Pain, because we have a bunch of exhausts. But if I get Feel No Pain, I cannot get a relic, right? No, I can't. Nah, I'll take Toolbox then. Let's upgrade Infernal Blade. The Curse Howl from Beyond. Hey, it worked out okay in the last fight, alright? Let's take Volley here. Anger, headbutt the Anger, then Volley for 1. Perfectly fine. Don't have any damage potions, so we're in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, a little bit of trouble here. He sure isn't dead. Being dead would be good here. Okay, Twin Strike's pretty good. How much damage do I have? I think that's enough to kill. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we get a Strike Dummy. Excellent. And Cruelty. Also excellent. Yes, I will take Strike Dummy and Cruelty. Those are both magnifiers to our damage. Now we are going to want to get more ways to get vulnerable, though. Take an event here, which is Double Nibbit, the Illusion of Choice. But what if the Double Nibbits were crushed by a giant boulder? Have you thought about that? I'll just take Automation. Probably not going to even play it. Looks like I'm just going to go Bash True Grit. Strike Dummy, this should be pretty easy. 13, 13, 13. Perfect kill, and then I get energy back to... Interesting. This interaction works differently in Spire 1, where you would draw immediately the card that you place with Headbutt on top of the deck. Guess that doesn't work that way this time. Neat. Very neat. Should probably upgrade True Grit. So so that we can target the Howl from Beyond. Tremble is definitely going to get taken so that we have more Vuln. Bird. Oh, Fisticuffs are here. So is Splash, though. Unfortunately for us, I think Splash is better than Fisticuffs, which is saying something, because Fisticuffs would have been pretty good here. Pounce looks like the best? Yeah. We could do Bash into Pounce into True Grit. Means no cruelty. Am I okay with that? I suspect that I am. Pretty lame draw. Oh well. Would like to win now. Jeez. I am not winning now. Goes to 16. If I flex potion, they become 16, goes to 24. 24 twice will kill. Okay, let's flex pot and kill. We get a Rainbow Ring for playing an attack, power, and skill in one turn. We get 1 strength, 1 dex to amplify our prowess. That's pretty cool, actually. And I definitely take a Pummel Strike with a Strike Dummy. As far as upgrades go, Cruelty's pretty good. The aforementioned True Grit upgrade is pretty good. Let's get that True Grit upgrade. That feels kind of important. And I'm expecting we'll use the Dex Potion in this fight. Really want Catastrophe. Power. Attack. And skill. Get another copy of Anger. That's cute. I think Prowess will have to wait, because I want to block here. Get it close to the 160 threshold. I want to be able to really hit it hard. When we do. Although now it's not Vuln. Well, now we're going, regardless of what I want to do. Okay, there's True Grit with Howl from Beyond. I guess we'll take that. It's better than playing, yeah, any other attack. I presumably want to headbutt the True Grit so that I can block. Bonk. Holy damage. Rah. GG. Okay, we get the W there. We're offered Unmovable, one of the best block options there is. I like Unmovable a lot here because it's going to magnify our dexterity that we're getting from multiple sources. Give me that. I could also think about Cascade, but it's less good with these curses in the deck. Okay, good. 4 potion slots with potions or 6 upgrades at random. Upgrades at random seems less good than normal here. I'd also take Black Blood. It's not that bad. Cascade on Necrobinder? Yeah, Cascade on Necrobinder sounds really good. That sounds very good. I think I want the potion slots. Take potion slots. We get Block Pot, Gambler's Brew, Colorless Potion, and Stable Serum. I'm gonna head left-ish. Bolas sound nice. Yeah, give me bolas here. I like the animation for that card. Kind of cool. That's just enough damage. We can do more with Headbutt and Strike, though. Give me a strike back. Body Slam. Twin Strike. Twin Strike is a pretty good attack, actually, in this deck. Scales well with our strength, and it's a strike dummy card. It's just remarkably efficient. I'm going to take it. A lot of cards, which helps make up for the fact that some of our cards are actually curses. Yeah, I do think Clad in general is a lot more happy with, like, card slop decks. If I may call it that, where you just, like, have a 40, 50 plus card deck. Just lots of stuff. Right. Okay, potions are piling up. Health is piling up. Sword Boomerang has plus on it. I don't think I want that. What about Peace Strike Plus? That is good. Yeah, card slot. Give me the cards. Brimstone? Brimstone deck. Not sure I like Brimstone as much in this game. I like Lantern a lot. Might just take Lantern. Brimstone does help us do a ton of damage. Brimstone into Queen is kind of scary, though. I'm going to take the Lantern. Anointed lets me play my powers, right? That's kind of cool. Or I can just bash Peace Strike. That's even better. Well, I can Tremble Peace Strike. No. Bash... No, we want to Tremble, right? Yeah, Tremble Peace Strike. Oh, there's the heavy attack animation. Cool. Very cool. You dead? Almost dead, right? Not quite, though. Typical. Freaking typical. Okay, looks like we might have to use a potion here. Attack Pot is the most likely to solve this problem. Could also try to use the Gremlin Horn here. Strike twice. I'm just going to attack pot. Is Molten Fist enough damage to let me just kill? I mean, any attack is good, right? I'm going to go Iron Wave, actually. Yeah, any attack is good, because of just any free attack lets me do this. Great. Unrelenting Plus. 20 damage and your next attack is free. That can let us play Howl from Beyond or Perfected Strike. I'm going to take it. I like the plus on that. Production here. Sick. Yeah. Badass. I don't think I want Whirlwind. It seems like something I don't actually want. I go this way. Okay. I'm gonna fight the Dorito. Give me the camp. Don't give me the gambit. Prep time or restlessness, do we think? Restlessness seems hard to use. Oh yeah, it's also a skill. Right. This guy says, skills make you take damage. Well, make you take more damage from my attacks when you play them. That's what his stuff does. Yeah, unmovable will help a lot here. I wish we could Peace Strike turn 1. I don't think that's the play, though. Let's do Prep Time Tremble Block Potion. Don't even need to block pot, but might as well. Unrelenting and headbutt the Unrelenting. Ow. He doesn't give energy anymore, that's correct. No, he gives you death. Yeah, one block card, he goes to 9x3 here. That's scary. Okay, not too bad. Kind of expected an Ironclad bonk deck to not have much trouble with him. We get a Happy Flower and a Skip. I like both of those things. This freaking jerk. Me Panache, I guess? Yeah, he's also got less health than he used to. That's correct. I need to know what this makes. Eh. Also, I think I'm going to Colorless Potion here. Kidding. It's fine. Just block it. One more pummel strike, please. And I can upgrade Cruelty. Unmovable actually may be better. We're having a hard time getting it in play currently. Make that cheaper. Dark Shackles are good here. I want Bullies, though, for the free attack every turn. That sounds quite nice. This turn 1 is awful. And I'm thinking about gambling it. Yeah, I don't even have 3 energy worth of cards, 4 energy worth of cards here. I think I gamble this entire garbage hand. That's more like it. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, please refrain from weakening me. Can't quite kill this one. I think it's just True Grit Twin Strike. No unrelenting here. Is there a correct order to try and kill first in this fight? It kind of depends on how many turns it takes you to kill one, and how dependent you are on direct attack damage. If you're heavily attack dependent, it's often correct to just kill whoever's weakening you on each turn to avoid that being a problem. Okay, but what if we relented just a little bit? Just a little bit. There we are. Get a Ripple Basin, which will probably not ever do anything. Pact's End is nice area damage if we've got 3 or more cards in the exhaust pile, which usually I do. I'll take that. Merle with a rate of 60. Welcome, welcome. You're joining us for Ironclad, where we will hopefully fight Aeon Glass for the first time today. Keep dodging it. So I haven't been able to see the new Act 3 boss, but I'm going to try. This is not enough money to go to a shop with. Heck yeah. Give me Ultimate Defend. With the Juggernaut thing. I like that a lot. Shockwave is kind of nice here. So is Discovery. I'll take Shockwave, though. Put Liquid Memories to kill now, but I don't feel like I need to. I can just rest. I like having more potions. Bowler Hat. Ooh, Uppercut. Uppercut in my vulnerable slop deck. I guess I actually want to upgrade Uppercut. Yeah, over resting here. And I'll just use a Power Potion turn 1, probably. I'm not going to click on the Gambit. Panache sounds fine. And yeah, let's drink a Power Potion. Build your own Brimstone. Take Demon Form. Ow. I've been chomped. I'm continuing to be chomped. Please give me my Iron Wave back. Concerning. I think I want to play one Frantic Escape here. And we're trying to kill this thing as quickly as possible. Kill it. Make it die. Gonna have to die next turn, huh? That's fine. I can do that. Boy, howdy can I. Yeah. GG. Excellent. Keep the liquid memories. I like that a lot. I also rather like Aggression, which is effectively draw one per turn, except it has to be an attack card. Yes. And what is up, tanks? Could actually get behind Maul for once. Although cooking does not seem that good here. Can you transform curses into mauls? Yes. So we can transform Clumsy. Although I guess with Strike Dummy, I don't really want to get rid of my strikes, huh? What about the first card we play? Each combat getting played twice. It's kind of fun with Toolbox. Depending on if we hit a power on turn one, it's good. If we don't, it's not. I guess I'll take it. The Throwing Axe, that is. I'm not really thrilled with either of these. I don't think Maul is going to feel as good as we want it to. And yes, we did in fact dodge Aeon Glass again. Just seems to be what happens on patch day. I'm not allowed to fight the new boss until the day after. I don't know why it does that, but that is what it does. So the first 2 times we get blocked from a card each turn. Power. Ooh, Stampede. Yeah. Double Cruelty. Might have just been double Flash of Steel, actually. Then I might have drawn a block card. Always Snack Oil if I want to draw a block here. I do kind of want to get block here. What do you got? Ooh, spicy. 25 damage strike. Hello. Giga Bloodwall. Bloodwall Plus is a really nice card with our unmovable. So let's grab that. We're a little bit low on blocks in our card slop deck, so we need some more. Allegonian with 72 months. 6 doggone years. Good luck at your improv show. I know you'll crush it. Okay, bread is here. Bread with lantern is definitely a thing. We like lantern bread. And I could remove one of our curses. I'm not strongly motivated to do that. Not when I could take something like Vicious. Have you considered instead of removing cards, I can just add more? Tej, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, excuse me. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. I'm going to double Battle Trance. I know this is weird. Yeah, that worked out. It was genuinely a better turn than I would have had otherwise. Look at that. The Blood Wall comes in clutch with 48 block. I wonder if I had a kill there, actually. Death to Bird. Okay, Bloodletting can get in the deck. Now that we have enough card draw. Double your card slop? Double your fun? Not sure I want the Bad Luck Curse, though. We don't have any inherent benefit for duplicating the deck. Mostly we just get another copy of every power. I don't... Oh, Perfected Strike. It's way stronger. We only have 2 of those, though. I don't think that's worth it, actually. I'm going to take the downgrade upgrade. Upgrade Battle Trance is nice. Yeah, I could allow more total Rainbow Ring procs. If I had more ways to exhaust cards, I would take that. But I don't think I'm quite in a position where I want to do that. Art of War. That's most likely to happen on turn 1. Retain my hand for 2 turns. That doesn't work in this fight, but it's still my best bet, right? Great. We're going to kill Flail Knight first. Because he is a jerk. Also, he's freaking dead. Anyway, AFK joined the list of cuties. Wait, I missed it. All hail Twitch chat. We got another cutie on the list. Let me get you added right now. Shadow AFK, you are now a cutie. It's official. Welcome to the almighty list of channel cuties. Yeah, I guess I play Bloodwall here. Accent doesn't do anything. That's sad. Actually, no, I lied. It does Kusarigama things. Ouch. This is fine. No point in hard casting the Howl from Beyond because it'll exhaust and play anyway. That potion's not likely enough to kill Magi Knight. Nah. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Interesting. Goes next turn. I didn't realize that. Take a shrug. Shrug, good card. Make a card not exhaust. Too many cards in this deck for me to really want that. It'd be kind of funny on Infernal Blade, but I'll just take the Forgotten Soul. 1 damage when we exhaust a card. And I think I would like to fight one more elite. Yeah. I'll face this nerd. Should we go Stampede twice? Yeah, Stampede twice here. Then Unmovable. It'll work, surely. Did not work. Oh. Just trusting you. What I get for believing. Have I seen new Aeon Glass? No, I am not allowed to see new Aeon Glass, apparently. Not sure what's up with that. Why didn't Paxen do anything? Didn't have enough cards in the exhaust pile. Close. Keep my potions, though. Okay, I don't think I want another Cruelty or a Twin Strike Plus. Guess double Cruelty here. Nice turn 1. great fight. Rage Plus is great. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain block. Hell yeah. And I'm resting. Okay, we have 6 potions. Mostly full health. And a copy of Fisticuffs as we go into this fight here. Excellent. I'm going to play Fisticuffs twice. Seems likely. And then Tremble. Not that good of a turn 1, sadly. Just regen potion to start. Definitely was hoping to double a power. That's alright. Now we need to destroy him. Bank free thing for next turn. Okay with skipping Stampede here, or is this Stable Serum time? Stable Serum seems better against Queen, right? I need Stampede specifically. Like 5 block here. Also, yeah, the strength. Uh-oh. Don't even have Vicious down? Oh, no. Trash draw. I can Liquid Memories, Battle Trance. That's probably my best bet here. Or Attack Pot into Mangle, maybe? I like Attack Pot here. I'd prefer to save the Liquid Memories for later. Let's see if this can save me. Oh, good call. Good call. Good freaking call. Nice attack, idiot. Cool, we get it done with just 1 potion. I like that. Actually, he still hits me 4 times. Wait, that's bad. Crap. It's still really bad. Oh no. Yeah, 4 wounds is very bad. Maybe should have shrugged for the draw 1, but wanted more damage there. Really bad to get both draw powers on the very bottom. Yeah, because now I'm getting deleted here. That ain't good. At least we do kill. Kill. Shrug next turn, I guess. Bloodletting has been pretty bad so far. Oh well. I'll use Fisticuffs here. Get 1 free card play. The Howl, that's nice. It's only 1 block, right? No, it's 12. Oh, right. No, it's 1 plus 5 times 2. Right, 12. 12 block. That's a lot. That's a lot of block. Defend blocks 20. Pretty good. Don't quite kill here, sadly. But if we headbutt a block card, it's probably fine. Wouldn't exactly call this fine. What a bash. Okay, we always play Mangle. That's fine, then. No need to bloodletting. Okay, I'll call that acceptable. I'm a little scared of Queen with only these potions remaining, but we should have an okay time here. Actually, I'll take Mayhem. Wait, I can double Mayhem. Hell yeah, double Mayhem. Start of your turn, play the top 2 cards of the draw pile. What's the worst that could happen? Smile. I think I'm just going to let Art of War and Ripple Basin go off here rather than play any of these attacks. Not going to retain cards yet either. Does Bound affect the Mayhem? No, because they're not actually drawn. They just kind of get played for free. Now it's time to retain stuff. Sure, I need to kill this torch head. It's our last retain turn. Okay, we get aggression in play for free. This is great. Queen Vuln. Okay, we need the Torch Head dead next turn, I think. Playing Stampede means taking the full hit here, right? Should we? No, I just kill you, yeah? Yeah, just kill it now. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Then I'm going to shrug and hit with the shrug, because I'm going to need block next turn. Nice damage. Got bash for the draw. The Pope with a prime sub in 22 months of support. But yeah, I can also use this Vuln Potion as a draw card. We should think about that. Looks like we get there. A nice run for sure. GG. G freaking G. Card slop wins again. Do you even know your archetype? Asks the architect. And the answer is cards is my archetype. It was cards. GG. Imagine playing a card game. Yeah, throwing axe worked out. I didn't love my options from tanks. This definitely was okay. Let's go in fireworks. We did have a patch overview. The biggest change is probably to the Aeon Glass boss, but we never actually fought Aeon Glass. I got Queen Test Subject 3 times in a row. Classic. So, and unfortunately, I'm running out of time today, chat, so I have got to get out of here. But hopefully we'll fight the Aeon Glass tomorrow. Some more Strim-Stram. That is the plan. I'll catch you later, Haligonian, Mercury, Arcus, BMO, Palette Knife, Healthy Snacks, and everybody else. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you all on the flip side. Until then, my friends, stay cozy and have a very good one. Toodaloo and night, night.